The Lost Colony of Roanoke, America's oldest unsolved mystery. Before the United States was even born, before the first colonies were stable, there existed a settlement that simply vanished. No bodies, no clues, just silence. This is not a legend, not a myth, not a Hollywood story. This is America's oldest unsolved disappearance. A colony of 115 men, women, and children gone without a trace. Some say they were killed. Some say they fled. Some believe something far darker happened on that remote island. Today, I will take you back to 1587, to the mysterious island of Roanoke, where America's greatest historical riddle began. In July 1587, over 100 English settlers set sail across the Atlantic. Among them was Governor John White, a brave explorer leading families to a new world full of danger, hope, and mystery. Their destination? Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. When the settlers arrived, they found life extremely hard. Food was scarce. Winters were deadly. Relations with local tribes were tense. Yet they built homes, planted crops, and dreamed of a future in the new world. But soon, the colony ran out of supplies. Governor John White had no choice. He had to return to England for help. He promised his family and the settlers, "I will be back soon." But fate had other plans. England entered a war with Spain. Ships were seized for battle. And John White's return was delayed. Not for months, but for 3 long years. When John White finally returned in 1590, he expected to hear laughter, footsteps, and familiar voices. But the island was silent, dead silent. The homes were torn down, no signs of life, no bodies to explain what happened. Only one clue remained, carved into a wooden post, Croatoan, and on a tree another marking, Crow. There was no cross, no distress symbol, just this mysterious word. White believed it meant the settlers moved to Croatoan Island, but storms prevented the search. He never found them. No one ever has. For over 430 years, historians and scientists have tried to solve this mystery. 3 major theories dominate today. They joined a native tribe. Archaeologists found hints that some settlers may have lived with neighboring tribes, but nothing is proven. They starved or died from disease, yet no graves or remains have ever been recovered. They were killed, but a massacre of 115 people would leave evidence. There is none. And then the darker theories, strange storms, supernatural tales, even whispers of something unknown lurking in those forests. But no theory fully explains how an entire colony could vanish without leaving a single body. Roanoke became the first great mystery of American history, a story older than Jamestown, older than the Pilgrims, a riddle carved in wood, Croatoan. Even today, 430 years later, no one knows what happened to those 115 souls. No evidence, no conclusion, only whispers carried by the Atlantic wind. This is the Lost Colony of Roanoke, a chapter of history America will never forget.